Fast radio bursts are intense flashes of radio waves that flare for milliseconds at a time that originates from outside the galaxy. However, the cause of these radio bursts has remained a mystery ever since they were first discovered in 2007. A fast radio burst known as the FRB 121102 has been tracked by a number of researchers for almost a decade. Unlike many FRBs, only a handful of them have repeated. An FRB 121102 is one that has been extensively researched. Researchers have traced these signals down to a dwarf galaxy located roughly 3 billion light years away. What exactly causes these radio bursts? Some researchers believe that they are a result of explosions in gas and dust clouds caused by a magnetar, which is a form of a young neutron star. Some, however, believe that it could be a sign of life outside our galaxy, and that the waves are being repeatedly sent by aliens. The Canadian Hydrogen Intensity Mapping Experiment, or CHIME, published a paper in January of 2019 stating that they had found a second repeating FRB. Since then, a few more repeating FRBs have been recorded. The recurring radio bursts provide researchers the rare ability to study the origins of these signals and compare them to one-off FRBs to see if the two different kinds of radio bursts are caused by two separate events. In June of 2020, a paper was published by Rajwade et al., which proposed a theory that the FRB 121102 would show up every 157 days, where the radio bursts would be recorded for 90 days, which will then be followed by a silence for 60 days before popping back up again. On August 12th of 2020, a research team from the National Astronomy Observatory of China recorded a further 12 separate bursts of the FRB 121102 and calculated that the signals show up roughly every 156 days. The discovery of FRB 121102 shows us how little we know about these types of radio waves in general. Observing more repeated FRBs and determining the schedule of these radio bursts will allow researchers to plan and study the signals more effectively, ultimately helping to identify what the source of the radio waves are. What do you think the origin of these radio bursts are? If you did enjoy the video, do leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see similar content like this in the future.